if you are going to die. In fact, I'm going to say it now. Any of them that is captured, they deserve capital punishment. Yes, ma. Capital punishment. Yes, ma'am. How can somebody just go and, you know what I mean? That's just that. You can't compare that with this, Abi. Where Peshe. I played that this afternoon. I'm going to do it again before I go to the next thing.
Shay. Help us, oh. Help us. There is God, oh. There is God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh. God should descend, oh. Today God will descend here. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. This thing will end today. My sisters, if your child lost, will you stay and keep quiet? Will you people stay and keep quiet? The president now is calling you, come, I want to help you. You don't want to appear. Will you agree? No. Now the first lady is calling you, come, I want to help you. Come to find your child, your missing child. Will you keep quiet? No. Child, there is God, oh. There is God, oh. The bloods we are sharing, there is God, oh. There is God, oh. There is God, oh. There is God, oh. There is God, oh.
It's okay. Mama P. Peshe. Confessor Wole Soyinka when he had his tongue before his tongue got cut off. Confessor Wole Soyinka defending or fighting for the supposed, the Nigerians, right? The confessor had several press conferences, and in one of them, he dedicated the entire press conference to this woman. And he called her Shippopotamus. This was the time when the infection of change. Because it wasn't change, it's change. When they were putting the hands of Nigerians into that shackles of generational poverty. Change. Confessor called that woman Shippopotamus, and her husband, Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah, that's why he called them. He said Jonathan is an evil person. That Jonathan will not just die, he won't die, he will turn to an animal that will enter bush and nobody will see him again, as Nebuchadnezzar did. And as for Shippopotamus, well, probably confessor expected the Shippopotamus to return back into water. This was the movie. I mean, those were like the mad time. All because everybody wanted APC to do this to you. Today, they are denying the same thing they defended. But they are also repeating the same thing they once defended, now denying. They are repeating the same thing now. They will still deny too. Well, lives would have been lost then, unfortunately. But the good part is that finally we will see Sowore with his family from tomorrow. Sowore will return to, Sowore is probably on his way to the United States as you are watching this video. By the time you are watching the replay of this video, Sowore would have been with his family in the US. That's some great relief, especially for so many of you who have been so concerned how the family has been coping in his absence. His absence of trying to go and fight for the people that will join hands to demand for his death. They were asking for his life. The people he went to say, oh, we are going to fight for our country. I bet that was what the intention of Sowore was and possibly still is. Sowore, I bet, probably had a sleep, a nap, and then he woke up and he was like, I'm done. I'm going to Nigeria to go and rescue Nigeria. That's what I would think. And possibly called his wife and his daughters. Girls, come here. Daddy is going to be away. And but I will be in touch. How long are you going to be away for, Dad? I do not know. Because I am going back to Nigeria to go and fight oppression and mobilize Nigerians and free ourselves. I bet that was his conviction. That was why he ran for president in 2019. And he did so well that he managed to rally, especially us in the diaspora, towards this. Sowore was one of those who made some of you believe that you could actually participate in their politics physically and otherwise. He did that. People don't usually have interest. Like, nah. You started seeing people, they travel back home, say they won't go vote. We started that with Omoyele Sowore. We did. But what happened at the end of the day was that the oppressed Nigerians themselves, they love their oppressors more. They were calling for Sowore. They were calling Sowore. They were actually laughing at him. And some made it their lifetime goal to ensure that Omoyele Sowore will never be seen as a potential leader in that contraption. There are those who make it their own lifetime. In fact, they were calling for his mother, all because he was asking the government that is making their lives hell to stand up or get out. So he was kidnapped on trumped-up charges. His travel documents were taken from him, and he was subjected to the brutality, the lawlessness of the Nigeria's justice system. They wanted him dead. Policemen the police hate him. Those who are supposed to protect him, they hate him. They want him dead. The soldiers, the military, they want him dead. Their own DSS, they want him dead. Every one of them, they want him dead or locked up for life. All because he did absolute nothing but asking for equity, justice, and fairness in a system, in a country where Nigerians are not seen as Nigerians. They are being treated daily like they are slaves in their country. So Sowore possibly woke up in that New York house, his New York house, and he was like, I'm going to Nigeria to rescue, to fight. And that journey lasted, including jail time, illegal jail time, and denial of their own court judgment. And finally, he has the chance of seeing his family. It doesn't matter how you see the whole thing. That is the story I just told you now. You might have your own version of it. Fine. Whatever makes you sleep at night. You can flow with it. So this time, we do not know, maybe it's just a temporary hibernation. If right now he is still convinced, because I still think he does, he still feel convinced that he could encourage you to liberate yourselves, become revolutionaries and all that. That's his personal conviction. But I am happy that for the first time, I am not going to be worried of waking up with any breaking news about Sowore. You don't know. There are so many people that every time I go to bed, I do not want to wake up and get the breaking news about them, because I know that contraption, Nigeria. So now I'm going to go to sleep and I won't have to worry. While we believe that the system is trying and change some section of narratives, even though they do not have the political will to do that, okay? We have seen Oloye Sunday Igboho freed from the Boko Haram's jihadist regime's illegality and injustice so far. And we have seen that of Omoyele Sowore as well. We would love to see that of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the next 2 weeks. It's actually less than 2 weeks. If today is 8, it's just about 8 days or 9 days away. Okay, yeah, it's more than that, 11 days. On the 19th of March is when we believe an innocent man that has been locked up will be freed. And those of you, the Abobakus, the unboot slaves, the sophisticated morons, as liquor crumb beaters, and the rest of you, it will happen. And yes, the righteous will assemble. And the Nigeria you see today, you shall see no more soon. I'll leave it at that. And I'm going to go make myself another cup of tea. When I get back, I will take calls, I promise. So we are not leaving it at that tonight, okay? I will take calls. Or if you have been with me all night, please take a moment and still like the video. Share it if you haven't. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't as well. And when I get back, I will take calls. And that could be yours. Pick up your phone. Thank you very much, everyone, for keeping it real and still there, okay? I do have a caller, and my first caller tonight is going to be the doctor, the incoming senator, Dr. Agbede.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless. Hey, don't worry. I'm doing some underground something here. So that was why. Right. They are all classified. Yeah. Right. So that's why. So
it's good to hear from you again tonight, Baba. Go on.
Happy Friday, and to the rest of the Temple of Truth. Yes. Temple of Truth. Now, number one, I would say congratulations to Sowore. In fact, these are the people just like you that they will say something and they put action to it. Action. Yes. Action to it. Not talk. Just like about a few minutes ago when I was listening to you, when some people are saying, Mayegu, you just talk. Let them go and try it through. Let them use their own private capacity.
That means you should be doing something. Don't wait for anybody to do it for you too. You too, do something.
Exactly.
That's how everything
just like me now.
Together. Nobody is coming to rescue anybody. Nobody is anybody's messiah. Nobody is anybody's savior.
God bless you.
If you can't save yourself,
God bless you.
Then just wait jejely and perish.
They just thought it is very easy. They say, to stop them. It's not easy to stop them. It's not easy. They should go and ask Sowore. It's not easy. Last year, during the United Nations,
realize that if you are fighting the oppressors, you cannot use your two hands. You have to use one hand to fight the oppressors and use the second hand to guide yourself from the oppressed. Who are going to be asking you, shall we send you work? Did we tell you to fight for us? Did we tell you to call? Who sent you? Nobody sent you. Stop fighting our leaders. Stop. Sowore was the one who told me that.
let me tell you something. Last year, during the United Nations General Assembly, you know that I used my power capacity to stop Tinubu from seeing what's called it Biden. Mm-hmm. In fact, what follows after? Tinubu calls me, he say Agbede. I'm telling you, say Agbede.
He finally knows that you are on the temple. You are part of the temple of truth, right?
Just wait. He said Agbede. Why are you saying all these things now? Why are you stopping that? You think maybe you want to push shame upon him, but you are putting shame upon Nigeria in a totality. So it's not good now because that's something was cancelled. Was cancelled at the that minute, cancelled. Because meanwhile, Amina J. Mohammed, she was the one that defeating them wrong information. Now, not until I told the Biden that no. What Amina J. Mohammed was feeding you was totally wrong. Wow. Totally wrong. That was why that thing was cancelled. That was the meeting with Joe Biden was cancelled at the last minute. Was cancelled.
So Joe Biden asked you to stand for bringing it to his attention. If not, it would have been something else. So no wonder he didn't see him.
Yes. So that was why. So each of us should use our private capacities to stop them. Not that okay. I don't know I can stop them. I don't know I can stop them. So no. Each of us.
Your thing. Do mine. Do this. Everything will come together later. Thank you very much, Doctor.
God bless you. So that's it for today.
God bless you. It's really great to hear from you. Keeping it up, sir. And take it easy. That is a Dr. Abducted. I need to get this my audio muted so that it won't be interfering in what in our course you will say. Anyway, the line is still pretty much opened, okay, and I do have another caller here.
Anyway, the line is still pretty much.
Hello there, can you hear me?
Hello, am I good?
Hello, sir. Baba, how are you?
I'm fine. I've been trying to get you, like in this your program, we are the ancestors that trying to follow you since 2012 from the kitchen. I don't know how to thank you.
God bless you. Finally,
I say we are the ancestors. Yeah. So I don't know how to thank you. The problem, sometimes I do ask my friends, do you follow Mayegu? All these stupid Nigerians. Do you follow Mayegu? Some will ask me who is Mayegu. I would think, guy, you're missing a lot. The problem where we Nigerians or the zoo, if I may use Nandekano word, is that we forgot to learn.
That's right.
We forgot to learn, and we don't want to be educated. We don't want to know. We don't want to get the proper information how society or how a nation should be run. I know Nigeria is not a nation, but let me just call it a nation. And I want to tell you, some of your audience, let us try to see the path that let us stop promoting one Nigeria. Promoting it something that it's not going to work. Promoting Nigeria is not going to work. There's no two ways about it. It's better we start promoting
one Nigeria, right? You have to lie to promote one Nigeria. That's one thing everybody knows.
Of course.
Because you cannot be honest and promote one Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
I see some people going to your program. I know it's their opinion, but they try to say Nigeria work. Something with your deep heart that this thing is not going to work. No. Because I feel more secure that as an Igbo man, maybe from Imo State, a commissioner of police will be from Imo State, or even we have the same language. Likewise, a Yoruba man in Lagos or Ogun State, a commissioner of police will come from that Yoruba tribe that can speak that language, that we know the culture of Yoruba people. So how can somebody from Zamfara State will come to my state and be a commissioner of police, start, demonizing my culture?
That's impossible.
Demonizing everything about me. And I try to let our people, I know this guy, he might try to cause his Gowon make that nasty statement about Igbo civil war. And some people still carry the information that Ojukwu caused the war. No, We have an agreement in Aburu, Ghana, and they stand against our agreement. And in the military rank, I am your senior, and me and you agree how to make this in favor me and favor you, and you go contrary to our agreement. Then I say no, that Aburi will stand. And nobody in Nigeria want to ask this question.
The next way we go here on top say Aburi will stand though. They just fire the first rocket from Benue State, Benue Hill,
and they call me,
and the war started.
He called me a rebel because I say this is what we are agreeing on. So my brother, my prayer, let me tell you my prayer for Nigeria. I know nobody wants to hear it. I want that war to burst. Then people will remain. If they want to stay together, let them decide. If they don't want to, because the thing have getting out of hand. People die, there are fought war in Ukraine like 2 or 3 years. The people that die in Nigeria, people are dying in Nigeria that people claim there is no war. Never reach that people that die where they are fighting war. So let us not pretend that we are at war already. Let us allow that war to start. So if we will leave, let's know we are going to leave. Because I'm not safe. If I come down to Nigeria, I can't travel down to my village anymore. So why not fight that war? It's enough. The thing is getting to my nose. I don't know what to do else. I'm trying to call in your program to contribute because I'm really getting upset when people call and say we keep on hoping that Nigeria, even Peter Obi cannot do anything.
Yeah, but like you said,
Peter Obi cannot do anything.
Let them say.
Yeah, I know, my brother. And I know it's not that easy. You take your time to educate, but my anger is our youth. I know you cannot do it the way Nnamdi Kanu did it. Trying to get upset when he tried to educate people. I know you're taking it easy for people to be educated. Like we have followed Nnamdi Kanu. I've been following you since 2012. So I know it cannot be. I know even you're upset. You're really upset because when you try to educate people, even educate your people that is Yoruba, they are finding it difficult to know that Tinubu cannot do anything to us.
He can't.
So my brother, I know it's not easy, but I give your wife credit for allowing you to such program. It's not that easy. I must be honest.
Thank you so much.
I must be honest. Thank you, my brother.
When I see veterans like yourself, right? Apart from the fact that you are happy that for 12 years I am still holding forth and I'm still firm, right? There are many people like yourself that are so proud of my progress, because to them I have improved so well from that time. I was in the kitchen. I used to be so angry. I used to be always angry, and that. But later I realized that there are several ways I could actually pass that message along, discover other angry people like yourself, and tell ourselves that until we all agree to break ourselves out of this shit hole, right? We do not have anywhere to go then until we all agree. And we will agree. So, Baba, God bless you, okay? For also keeping faith too, okay? Thank you so much. You should have a good evening or good morning. Because that is a call from, I believe it's going to be a call from either India. It didn't say India or Qatar, I would say. Thank you so much. Now, for those who are still asking, where's the number? The number is on your screen. It's that same number. You could use that for you could call directly, or you could call in through the WhatsApp. It's up to you, right? But the most important part is that take a moment and like the broadcast. That shows that maybe this is somehow you are connected to this chat. And yes, thank you so much for what do you call it? For that. Emma, you remember now, like I used to be very angry. I mean, when people come around and say, Mayegun, I love your program, but is it possible for you not to be cursing people? Or is it possible for you not to blah, 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 blah? And I'm like, my dear, is it possible for you not to be politically correct, please? Because whatever I say on my platform, they are as factual as you can get. Except if you are a closet supporter, defender of the oppressors or beneficiary of from the rot. No matter what I say or how I say it should ever get you upset to the point that you want to correct me on how you think I should address criminals who don't give a shit about anybody. So except you are a closet admirers of theirs or supporter, but pretending not to be, and you are the type that is a unity beggar, can you please not be politically correct around Mayegun? Because if I figure out that you are trying to guide how I talk about these rogues, I will consider you as one of those who are trying to use their political correctness to gag me. And I do not like people who try to gag me. Anybody who tells me to be careful when I'm talking about the rogues, it doesn't mean that you like me. It doesn't mean that you love me. You're only trying to shut me up. That's the way I see it. So such unsolicited advice, you can keep them to yourself. Do not advise somebody like myself when I am talking about these rogues. Because a lot of us actually know what we are doing. And we do know the people we are dealing with. These guys are murderers, killers. We do know. So care for yourself. A lot of you who are their direct victims, care for yourself. Because some of us know what the end goal will be. And the end goal of bad government is no other thing than destruction, backwardness, even death. And some of us believe that. Before that becomes our portion, we will raise awareness. And if possible, we will raise an army of intelligent people that also would never want this to happen to them or their own succeeding generations. The choice is yours. Do not, can you please, not be politically correct around me, because I do not like people who hide behind the finger in order to gag me. Mayegun, you need to be very careful. Mayegun, I'm just advising you. You know, I'm one of your supporters. I'm one of your fans. I love you so much, but you see that thing you said about Adeboye, or that thing you said about the Oyedepo, or that thing you said about this and that. Mayegun, that is too much. Let us be honest, let us show this or that. So it is advised that do not be politically correct around me. I am a well-trained young man. And in my training, in my upbringing, they told me I should never bow my head for any known criminal if I am not one. In my own tribe or ethnic nationality, from my own nation, Yoruba land, we believe that if a thief is dressed in gold or golden loin, gold chains, golden shoes, walking on golden floor or golden ground, driving golden Rolls Royce, as a Yoruba man, when you see a thief, it doesn't matter how fancy or how rich it looks, it will still be a thief. The ideal thing is never to bow down for a thief, even if he's offering you a plate of porridge. Because a thief doesn't own anything. Don't you get it? A thief is a thief. A thief is somebody who actually steals from others. Whatever you see on a thief is not his. He stole it. How could you respect people who steal from others just to make themselves look better or look fancy? From where I come from, we do not respect people like that. Young or old. Even though for years, they have done everything to make sure that we worship money. And indeed, there are people who are worshiping money in my own society, in our society. There are still those who still hold on to the moral ethics of what an Omoluabi mean. I will not bow down for thieves, young or old. Do you understand? That is my own upbringing. Now, I don't need your advice when I am talking about thieves. I may not be a saint, but I'm not a thief. Okay? I do not steal from people and dip them in mysteries like these criminals are doing. I do not need your advice. I do not need your opinion. You are either with me or against me, which is all right. Do not hide behind, I am only advising you. because that's the way I treat people who try to be politically correct around me. They have called me arrogant. They've said I had no respect. They said I feel proud. A lot of people say a lot of things. All this don't move me. But never tell me to be careful when I'm talking about these rogues. Kajiko? I have a caller. Sorry, my caller has been making effort to join, and then, I think you should try now, because that's the way I do my things, right? When I have something to say, I say them the way I feel like saying them. Okay? And if you are new on Mayegun's Diary Political, I hope you get used to that. Thank you. So I'll take this one. Here. Hello there.
Mayegun Baba.
How are you today?
Baba Mayegun, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Mayegun tó ṣọ́ ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú.
Oh yeah, to gara Oniyomi.
Baba Mayegun, I am very lucky to join your program today. See, Baba Mayegun, am I down? Don't answer them. Let them say whatever they want to say.
So that you go no person where they go no person where they deal with. Share you guys so that we don't get misunderstanding.
It is good. It is good. It is good. You've been telling them the same thing for the past 12 years. Now we are in 2024. Their suffering has now gone from regular to pro, extra, pro max. And they have not seen anything yet. It is true. Look, you've been doing your preaching for the past 12 years.
I have.
And there are some people, they are just like that, in that same spot. They did not move one step forward, or they did not even move any one step backward. They are just there. There are some people, they have gone back 12 years backwards. Why their political leaders that is lying to them have gone 24 years forward with all their money that they have embezzled and stole from them. And the ones that are still there in that same spot for the past 12 years that you've been preaching your gospel, they don't have no headway to even go 1 year forward. To make their year 13.
People after their life, people against their life. But they are still pointing to them that you see those village people, they think say they do you. No, they are not. Now they do yourself. Defending this road. And if you're not defending them, it is ideal to know your enemies, to know the evil spirit after your life. Now your politicians.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That will bring my point to my conversation of today for me calling in.
Oh, yeah, Baba.
You see, Nigeria, I don't even have problem with the Nigerians per se. The people that I have problems with in that Nigeria, there are only two sets of people. And these are the people. The rich class, which are the politicians, and the second people are the religious leaders, which is the pastor and the fake imam and the fake pastor and the fake babalawo that are lying to the citizens. But religion, to me, the biggest problem of Nigeria of today, it is religion. It is religion. The biggest problem. Religion has done so many damage to Nigerians. It is unrepairable. Even though if Jesus Christ come from heaven today, Jesus cannot repair it. Muhammad cannot repair it. Moses cannot repair it. Even God himself cannot repair it. No. That is how bad it is.
How permanent. Barakudu.
Because, but if an armed robber is robbing a bank and one idiot is recording the video to share to the world, he's over there screaming, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. What is Jesus' business with the bank robbery that is going on? What is the business of that Jesus Christ? If terrorists is attacking somewhere, if terrorists is attacking somewhere and somebody is recording, you will hear one idiot who say, Subhanallah, Subhanallah. What is Muhammad's issue with the terrorists that is attacking innocent civilians? If citizens of a country rely so much on imaginary beliefs, that is the result of Nigeria. Nigeria, there is nothing, there is no magician on this continent, on this planet, that can solve Nigeria's issue.
I'll tell you something.
Because religion has eaten so deep.
See, part of what you are
religion has eaten so deep into the edge of Nigerians that if today, if they see one cup of rice, they will bring out their Bible and read from Genesis to Revelation. That God has done everything for them. And they don't know that God did not do anything. It is the hard work of your hand that made you to see that rice that you are eating. If you stand on the soil and you did not put a beans or a maize or anything on the floor, you can pray from January to December. There is no corn that will appear in front of you. If you don't plant that corn on the soil, nothing will appear. But Nigerians will believe that if they pray and their pastor give them one punchline in the Bible, God will send palliative from heaven. And they have been using these things for centuries and centuries and centuries. But I've got to this United States of America since 2010. As soon as I touch soil on the surface of America, I have never entered mosque one day in my life.
There are so many people like that. I mean, they were even doing program on it and say, how come that Nigerians there are programs where they are saying they are interviewing Nigerians, trying to find out how come Nigerians that are so close to God, when they are in Nigeria, the moment they leave Nigeria, they barely get closer to God anymore. Because in Nigeria, getting closer to God is going to church to scream. They are doing a program on that, trying to figure out why all of them know they go mosque again. All of them know they go church again.
Everybody receive common sense. That is the answer. Common sense is what everybody receives. There is no grammar. No, you don't even need to bring any grammar. It is common sense. When you have common sense, things will shine to you and show to you in a right way.
That's right.
In me, there is no pastor that can tell me that, oh, bring your 10% offering and put it in a jar. When I know that outside that church, but when I know vividly well that outside that church, there is a blind man on the street that has not eaten for the past 1.5 days. And in that same Bible, God said, help your neighbor as yourself, for you shall seek the kingdom of heaven. So why am I giving my 1,000 naira to a pastor that is wearing Gucci suit, and there's a blind man outside that church that has not eaten for the past 2 days?
You know, the saddest part, Baba, is when they threaten you that something evil will happen to you if you don't give that money.
They always threaten me.
And
they always threaten me every time. If you don't give,
wait, Baba, there's a saying in Nigeria. They will say, if you don't pay tithes, things will be tight. You ever heard that before?
So many times. If you don't pay tithes, your pocket will be
lines that they pull out there, and it has been working. You said it yourself. It has been working for decades on people, and it's
decades. Decades it has been working. To me, but to me as an individual, to me, that is the problem of Nigeria. Why? Because if Nigeria gets released from the arms of religious bondage, these Nigerians will get up and chase their oppressors.
They will.
Because why? If a governor steals something, or a president commits something, or a commissioner, or a chairman, or a local government, or something, somebody in the political do something, the same Nigerians will go to church on Friday and Sunday. They will preach to them to relax. God will do it. And they know that the beginning of the week, according to the white man calendar, is Monday. For Nigeria, for people to go to work. Now,
in Yoruba land, they will call it Ojo. It's similar to the day you work.
But that is why we need to go back to our source. Biafra must come. Yoruba nation must come. We have to. Everybody has to go back to their tent.
Yes.
In Biafra land, right? Every Monday, even though in Lagos, right? I have so many Igbos that they were our neighbors. They rented house from us. You know, my dad is very close to them, and I have so many Igbo friends when I was growing up back in Lagos, in Iwaya area. I have so many Igbo. I have so many Igbos as friends. Every morning, whenever they are going to their shops on Monday morning, right? If we are on like a school holiday, right? That we're not going to school, our Igbo neighbor will be the one that drive us to his own shop. So we'll go play with his children. All of us play. We don't have anything to do on Monday. There's nothing in there. There's no assignment. So we drive. We go to their shop.
Giving them and dear.
But this is the reason why. This is the reason why I will never have any hate against the Igbos. The foolish Yorubas that are fighting Igbo blindly. They are the dumbest people on the planet. Let me short my story short. When we go to the shop, right? This is the beauty about the Igbos. Before they open their shop in the morning, anybody that knows Lagos Island very well, Ali Street by Tunumbu Square, all of them will gather. They will bring a bell and they will sing praise and worship for almost 2 hours before they open their business.
That's true. I have seen that many times.
They will sing praise and worship for like 2 hours. After singing that praise and worship, anyone that just came from the village that to Lagos, that needs like help, then they will say like, Nnamdi, you take, let him start working for you. Oh, Chidi, come over here. This one is gonna be working under you. Train him. That is how they raise each other. And it's not just Igbo, they raise other Yorubas too. They'll say, Kunle, or you're following Nnamdi. Nnamdi will be your boss.
Yorubas who are standing in as middlemen for some of these shops. They speak Igbo, they speak Yoruba. They, like you'll be wondering, are you Yoruba?
God bless you.
Or you can tell that they probably spent half of their lives, right, with their Igbo friends.
God bless
and
you.
now here they are,
God bless
running
you.
business together.
God bless you.
Things too.
God bless you. God bless you. And now, with that mentality, right, everybody was living it, but this religion, but am I going? Nigeria, we have
that concept.
Nigeria, some religion, we have
some people have been able to plant this division politically. I have told people already anyway.
Politically and religiously, not just politically alone. Politically and religiously, they have. Look at what the pastor is saying in the church. That look at what a pastor is saying in the church. That I forget exactly what that pastor said. That he was saying that a Yoruba man, something, I've destroyed the country or something like that. Where was this pastor when Buhari was destroying the country?
I know.
And now he's telling his congregation, he's already putting the seed of hate inside his congregation. Now,
Nigeria, Yoruba destroyed Nigeria now.
Exactly. Now,
too. Yeah.
That millions of congregation, that millions of congregation, right? They will leave that church on that Sunday and go into the economic business on Monday, and they will start hating each other. Where's the progress? You see what religion has done? Religion has destroyed Nigeria beyond repair. Religion has destroyed Nigeria beyond repair, and a lot of people don't talk about it. Me, I don't have problem with all these
people. Are so scared to even talk about it. That's the problem.
When people start looking in the direction of religion, you will see what religion has done. Religion has done a lot damage, more than repair. Thank you, Brahma, for giving me this opportunity.
You have done well, Baba. Thank you so much for actually adding that to the convo tonight. A lot of people are afraid of even touching anything religion. I'm glad a lot of you are not like them, okay?
Because they feel like one God is going to come from heaven to come and slap them.
Nobody's coming from anywhere to save anybody.
God is not coming anywhere.
No.
God is not coming anywhere.
God bless you.
Thank you,
Take it easy, Baba, okay? You have a good one.
Yes, sir.
I do have another caller on the line. I want to believe this is Paul. Is that you?
Hello.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Maego. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Baba. How are you?
I'm fine.
Great.
How is the family?
Well, we are here, surviving it. What? And how is yours?
I'm fine, Maego. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. This is Paul.
Bless you. I know. Go on, Baba.
I want to thank you for everything that you've been doing. Thanks. And I want to really appreciate one of the callers that called earlier. He spoke about the kitchen, so I was laughing when he was speaking about the kitchen. What even made me laugh was that some people don't even know that you are not even as abusive as you used to be. That one has even toned down a lot.
People don't know that. It actually took me a while to actually get used to talking like this because I felt like, I could reach more people. But back then, there's those who loved me. Those who loved me for that fire for fire. I could curse everybody from start to finish. I think
back then
I'm also getting older now too, like
back then you should have been called
my anger now in a way that I may just be wearing a smile. That doesn't mean that I'm kind of it's funny or I'm happy or so. No. Wearing that smile is a way of me showing that, man, I've once been a very mad dog. But here we are.
Exactly, Maego, because the shows back then since 2012 to like 17, 18 was, in short, those episodes should actually be called Maego Uncensored.
We used to even have that, Maego Uncensored. Maybe I would tell everybody from the beginning, If you know you are the type who don't like some ways people talk,
Yes, so
don't watch me or leave now.
exactly. Mike, I just wanted to quickly buttress what one of my brothers said that called in. He was talking about he emphasized a lot on religion.
Yes.
And if you remember clearly, I've always said that too, that religion has been one of the, if not the main, because if you look at beyond the politics, when the politicians, when they find somewhere, when they are looking for a cover, when they are looking for somewhere to hide under, they quickly hide under religion. Religion has always been the safest. Then the next one is tribe.
Yeah, tribal, this ethnic, that.
You understand? But religion has always been the number one shield. Like if you look at the North now, the northern politicians, religion has always been the number one shield.
It is.
They go straight and hide under religion. And once they hide under religion, immediately they are spotless. You can't find them again, or you can't see them again. You can't find their faults again.
They easily just cover them up, and the battle becomes
exactly
the battle of
exactly
who share faith with them.
I love the enthusiasm of that, my brother, but he made a comment there that I disagree with. Because we know the problem now. Our conscience and subconscious, some consciousness has been open to it. Doesn't mean we should downplay the omnipotence of God. We should downplay the omnipotence of Olodumare. No, we can't be making statements like God cannot fix it. No, that is wrong. We are downplaying might. Yes, that's why we Yorubas, we call him Olodumare. He can do whatever he wants. He does whatever he pleases. So please, don't use your passion. Don't use your anger to downplay his omnipotence. Please, I